When I started my journey with NLP, my teacher asked me a simple question. What brings you here? What's your goal? Since I was the last to respond, 75 others having already taken away all my options, I said, well, I believe I want to slow down. My teacher just smiled and nodded. Today, a decade later, my life has actually slowed down considerably as I find time to do things that I always wanted to. Driving without a destination, watching the night sky from the terrace, waking up and sleeping when my body told me to, instead of an external time alarm. Is this what I meant by slowing down? I asked myself and immediately banished the thought with these words, does it really matter? However, the question persisted. I became aware that my sense of time had stretched out. Earlier, it was too short, moving from task to task, from moment to moment. I was cramming more than what a moment could handle. Similarly, my sense of space had narrowed, meaning I had no time to smile at a stranger, thank someone, or feel grateful for another's presence in my life. I had distanced myself even from my own self, as my conversations were about work, money, my family, and their well being, etc. Essentially, it was all about me. Nothing wrong with that, except that it caused me to stress over and become anxious when things didn't go my way. I wanted connections with people who mattered to me now. Once the task was accomplished, I formed the next connection. It was true that I had more contact with others. It's just that it was part of my hectic life. So I really didn't know whom to care for and whom to let go. In the process, I lost connection with the most important person in my life, myself. The inner conversations became tactical or strategic. My day was only about being defensive and guarded against perceived harm or loss that could result from my interactions. And when I wasn't doing so, my mind was ticking over to find ways to reap benefits from others. It was a never-ending battle with fear and anxiety. And it just added to my stress levels. That's when I came across this old story of that I heard long ago. A story of a master who received one of his disciples who had probably moved away seeking to attain his life's goals. Master, the disciple said, life hasn't been easy. For months, I have been tense, anxious about my work, anxious to ensure that my family is provided for, so that my clients are happy and I grow in my organization. Isn't that what you wanted? The master asked. The disciple said, yes, definitely. But I have not had a good dinner conversation with my wife for ages. I can't recall when I last played with my two children without having to check my email or answer my phone. I haven't taken a vacation in years without worrying what I would see when I get back to my desk, in terms of work, that is. Which is why we came in today as a family, because we thought we could listen to you and get some peace. The master smiled and watched as the family went up to the altar, burnt some incense sticks, sat down for some time, and were soon ready to leave. The master asked, "Have you achieved peace?" The man replied, "Yes, master, I feel good here. But I have to get back to work as there's lots of work pending right now. I'm working from home, but there's lots that I need to do." The man said before driving away. Now, I'm sure many of you watching this video would resonate with this gentleman and his family. The question is, who will tackle the unfinished business of dealing with my own self? The self defined by who I am and without adding other identities like my designation, my workplace, my family, my children, my society, and all the other things around. The situation that the world is currently facing allows us to slow down, step back, and get in touch with ourselves. All that we missed in our anxiety to provide for tomorrow. The coronavirus, a pandemic, is giving us an option of spending our time today on ourselves. As we sit down at home, locked in, the question is, would you want to take this opportunity with both hands to slow down and be with yourselves? Because while planning for tomorrow, we often forget that it's only when we get through today that we even get to tomorrow. So, what am I saying? As you are going through this lockdown, maintaining social distancing, washing your hands multiple times, and avoiding all crowded places, can we, all of us, sit down and be with ourselves, slowing down and taking life by its moments, not by the days? I wish you all health and good fortune in the future. If you like the video, just subscribe to our channel link right below. All the best, see you soon, and happy work from home.